Hello, hi, what's up? It's me, Matt from Diazable. It's been a long time, but I'm back doing more album reviews for you guys. And today we're checking out the band called Sylosis with their newest album, A Sign of Things to Come. Now, a little bit about this band is they come from Berkshire, England, if I'm correct, and they're signed to Nuclear Blast Records. They released about 5 albums and a couple EPs, and what I can tell, they're the best way I can describe this band is they are like some people have said this, and I kind of believe it too, sophisticated metal. Yeah, they play like technical, brutal metalcore, not death metal, but more just like more prog metal with some technical and sophisticated styles to it is the best way to describe this band. And recently I checked them out when I was on vacation in Germany and got to see them live and everything. I'll save that for later, how I felt about seeing them live and then listening to their album. And also, I didn't know, but I didn't realize the lead guitarist of this band helped out with Architects after their guitarist passed away. And I knew he kind of looked familiar when I saw him. And when my friend told me that, I was like, oh, now I know where he's from. But yeah, let's get into this review. Starting things off, we have this song that has like a hard rock style to it, but with some like metal style drumming here. And at the very beginning, the guitar riffs are very groovy and simple. They're pretty fun to listen to. And then you got some husky style vocals that are pretty solid and I think land pretty well. Drums are simple throughout the whole song and kind of buried in the mix, I think. Besides the drums in the middle, most of the song seems kind of just like, it's not the best, not the worst. Guitar solo and clean vocals seem a bit buried in the middle of the song. Overall, it's a simple song with some dramatic parts here and there. Production on the guitar sound really good, but not so much on the other parts of the instrument. So overall, it's kind of just an okay song.
Even when you're gone, I'll tell them my religion's you and punctures.
Hard hitting and sluggish style riffs here. And then like the song moves along and he does like a soft spoken words part with like banging drums in the background. It's pretty cool. Overall, the lyric content here is nice. The guitars sound a bit weird on this song. I wasn't a big fan of them. Lots of weird pacing throughout this song. More hard rock vibes with some deep lyrics. And the vocals, they're kind of all right here and there. But I will say the ending riff and drums sound really good. Here, the guitars and drums are really booming and having a very infectious groove to it. Then you got some clean guitar pinches throughout the song that add a little like variety to the song, which is nice. The vocal performance is really solid here, especially with the backing vocals and the main vocals coming together. It really elevates the song, I think. Mesmerizing guitar solo that feels like a snake just slithering around. It just really like I would say ear candy. I would say, yeah, it just sounds really good for the ears. And then they end the song again with more of those guitar pinches that are really cool and like kind of clean. So I want to play I want to play a quick clip of Pariahs for you. So.
So now you want it, and now you need answers. Try to rise the road so that nothing stands between us. No one's broken, no love lost, there was nothing to lose. You never had a trust.
Yeah, Pariahs, baby. Some fast riffs here with some fast and tight drumming. It's heavy throughout the song, but some awkward transitions, I think. And then overall, the song is pretty standard generic metal, it feels like, with some really good production. Chorus feels a bit lackluster. So overall, I just think this is like an okay song. We got some low and crunchy guitar work here that's very nice. And we got bass that just sounds really good as well. Then the drumming on this particular track, it's very tight, but it's really hard to hear because it's kind of buried in the mix, I think. I would say the unclean vocals sound much better than the clean vocals here. And also I want to say the guitar solo kind of throws off the vibe of the song a bit. But overall, the riffs just sound really good on this particular track. So I want to play a clip of Descend for you.
They said it's coming for all of us, but we fell on rust until we never got up. And it feels like the walls are closing in. Maybe they are. We're afraid to see it. We'll deny our descent.
Got some clean vocals here with some eerie instrumentals in the background and everything. He seems a bit too quiet at times though. But the menacing sound of the backing music sounds really cool, but his vocals kind of ruin the song a bit. Like he's just throwing off the feel of the vibe. Instrumentally, music like the musicianship on this song sounds great, but vocal performance, not the best. And then when it really kicks in, sounds pretty good. Got some more interesting guitar work with this song. Clean vocals go really good with this song in particular, I think. Drums are simple and very effective here and can be heard well. The chorus is really good on this song, I think. But lots of fast guitar work later in the song that sounds cool, but also feels kind of dated. We got some bold ass guitars here, tight drumming, tight riffing, better harsh vocals. This is a really well crafted song here, I think. Drums are using a lot of the cymbals and whatnot, and it just sounds super clean. The chorus has a very ominous feel to it, and the guitar solo really works at the end of the song. It feels well deserved, and the payoff is really great. So here's a little clip of Judas.
You serve your way to the grave. You lie your way into heaven to slaughter the angels.
Ooh, very large and grand sounding song here. The cleans are not really that clear, but they sound cool, especially when it switches between the clean vocals and the harsh vocals, I think. The mixing of the soft and hard rock kind of blends really well here. They got a good flow and balance, I think. And the guitar solo at the end of the song is not that bad either. So kudos. This is very direct and in your face style metal. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They're going hard here. Sounds really tight and bold. And then the mid song chug, straight killer. They're doing really good work on this song. And it gives off like really epic send off energy for the album and everything. And like this is what like real metal is supposed to sound like. And then the song kind of fades out at the end and it kind of wraps everything up pretty well and nice, I think. So these are my thoughts on the new Sylosis album. And from what I can tell is a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is what they're doing here is not too innovative, I think. It's just kind of somewhat generic metal or stuff you've heard before. So it's not too flashy or too like memorable. But because of the production, it sounds amazing. They sound really good, especially the crunchy guitars. The vocalization is pretty good for the most part and everything. You can tell they put a lot of work in with the production and everything for the most part because it does sound clean for a good amount of the album. So I think there's a weird balance between like like a dated style they're playing here, but then like it does sound well produced. Some other things that I had some issues with were like the drumming, it being like buried in the mix a lot, but the drummer is really good at doing his job. He sounds really tight, really technical, doing a lot of things. It's just sometimes he would get buried a bit, and I feel like that was some missed opportunities. Overall, the guitars and the bass were like the best thing on this album. They were very straightforward, very crunchy, very metal, and just gave a lot of feel to the album. And the vocals, good balance between clean and harsh vocals here and there. Think he does a pretty good performance on that and whatnot. And yeah, like it's not, like I said, it's not something bad, but I feel like I've heard some of this stuff before, but at the same time, I didn't totally dislike it or anything. I think it's pretty solid, and I think they know what they're doing and they like what they're doing, and they're sticking to that style and digging into it, and because they know the fans they have really enjoy it. So it's either take it or leave it kind of style, I think. But overall, pretty good stuff. So I would rank this new album from Sylosis, A Sign of Things to Come, a nice 7 out of 5. I mean, 7.5 out of 10. Whoops. Sorry. Thanks for coming on by, guys. I appreciate you. Oh, also, when I saw them live, they are better live, I think, than on record for sure. They have a really good stage presence and everything. So that was very impressive to see them play and see everyone really like enjoy their live show. So kudos to them for putting on a good show and everything. So with that being said, I'm Matt from Diazable. Thanks for coming on by, and I will see you later. Bye.